Hello students, this is V. Srinivas working in SRR Gout Arts and Science College, Karimnagar. Today I am going to discuss about the final year MPCS students. The subject is Computer Operating System, and in this subtopic is System Programs of Operating System. So previous classes already we discussed, and again just we briefly discussed by previous classes. Why do we need an operating system? Write a program to sort an elements, hardware resources, uh, the CPU and memory, disk, input output. So write a program to certain elements. Certain elements means the hardware parts are the physical component of the computer is called hardware. The CPU means central processing unit, and the memory. The hardware and memories store in the memory unit. The memory unit is two types. What are they? They are the primary memory and secondary memory. Input output devices. What are the input output devices? The input output devices are keyboard, mouse, and output devices is monitor and printer. These are the output devices. Disk means hard disk. The storage capacity of hard disk is 500 GB, 1000 GB. There is storage area, the database and operating system and user applications. Total database stored in the hard disk, that is called disk. So what is an operating system user's view? A program that acts to an intermediary between user of a computer and computer hardware, and defines an interface for the user to user services provided by system, creates an environment for user, and shortcutly we call the what is operating system. It is interface between the system and user. The system is uh, total environment of central processing unit, input output devices. The user is uh, how to use the computer. The without operating system, that is one of the software installed by in the computer. Uh, First we purchase the computer, uh, delivered by the delivered by without operating system, and the hardware installed by in this computer, new computer, the operating system. So it is interface between system and user. Without operating system, the user cannot do work on computer. So it's must the operating system installed by in the newly purchased system. Abstract machine so hides complex details of underlying hardware, and provides common API to applications and services, simplifies application writing, command interpreter, part of operating system that understands and executes commands that the entered interactively by a human being or from a program shell. So abstract machine and the command interpreter. Here see the one diagram is there. Applications, operating system, shell. So the user is the use for the application systems. The operating system is in between the CPU, memory, network, and the video card, monitor, disk, printer. So these are peripherals The printer also work based on operating system. The drivers also installed in the computer. The user can take printout, so use the system. So the total operating system installed in the computer, the drives are hard disk is the 500 GB. So the 500 GB hard disk, first we partition the hard disk: A drive, C drive, sorry, C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive. So C is the complete operating system software stored in the C drive. The D drive, E drive, F drive is the user can store the database and softwares and audio songs and video movies. So whatever it may be, total software applications also copied and installed in the C drive, but copied in the D drive, E drive, F drive. So that is the user's view. Though already we know what is CPU, central processing unit, here available for the arithmetic logic units and the memory units and control units. So memory is the RAM and ROM. RAM is the random access memory. ROM is the read-only memory. Network means one system to different types clients are attached to server client, that is thin clients, and a video card monitor. So the video card monitor is, we can take one, shoot the program and open the system, see the program in the computer. So that is called video card monitor. Next, why is the abstraction important? Without OSS, without operating system and abstract interfaces, application writes must program all devices access directly. Load device command codes into device registers. So understand physical characteristics the devices. Applications suffer very complicated and maintenance upgrading, no portability. And next one, depends on the point of view, single user system. Here see the one diagram is there. In this diagram, single user use the desktop system. It is doing personal work. Use want convenience and is a of use and they don't care about resources utilization. Optimizer for the single user experience. So what operating system do? So depends on the point of view, shared computer such as mainframe must keep all users happy and the response time minimum, keep all the users happy. So shared CPU, here see the one small diagram is there. In this diagram, central server is there and the client 1, client 2, client 3 is there. So the client configuration is different. The central server is the different. The configuration and server configuration and client configuration is totally different. The server configuration is the very high configuration, means in these devices, all devices are high configuration, means the hard disk and the motherboard and the processor and SMPC, that is power supply, and buses and RAM. So the configuration is the server high level configuration. Why high level? Comparing with clients, the client's data total stored in the server system. So the server disk is, the server computer is high configuration computer. and thin clients are the very low configuration computers. So low hard disk and low motherboard and low RAM processor. So these are the total drives and devices are the very low configuration of the client, high configuration of the server. So why should use the server and client system? This is a very security based. We can use the password also. Okay, without password, do not open by the others. Only for who know and who installed and who know the main person of the server operator can only operate the server system. Server system operate first and the database will be operate total clients. So and the operating system is to OS is the resource allocated. So manages all files and systematically the operating system store uh, collect and manages all resources means store the drives and desktop uh, where and D drive, A drive. This is the drives. We can store some different types of information, and the decides between and the conflicting requests for the efficient and the fair resources use. Operating system is a control program. Controls execution of programs to prevent errors and improper use of the computer. So operating system is a controls program. So controls execution of programs to prevent errors and the improper use of the computer. Concepts of process. What is process? The process is program loaded in the memory and execution. Program is the passive entry. Program is the active entry. So for example, we take the one C program. C is the uh, C and C++ is the programming languages. We can copy the software of C and C++ software and we do uh, on the computer the program edit and compile the program. We identify the complete errors and rectify the errors, edit the program, and finally we get the zero errors. So next one, the process is the run the program. The output will be display on the screen. In this C program, loaded memory and in the execution program is the positive entry. So next process is the active entry. The database also stored and installed in the computer just like we take the MS Office. Here MS Office available for the core contents, the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access. So Word is the documentation creation and Excel is the do the calculations. So the calculations in the worksheets are available there. Worksheet 1, 2, 3 automatically available. So we want another worksheet inside the worksheet also. The graphs also available in the Excel sheet. That is the main advantages. Main advantage. Just like we see the cricket match, the morning is the India batting and evening is the Pakistan batting. So comparing with the over by over. So which over the wicket is fall and what is the run rate is the down or up. It show the in the graphs also. That type of graphs available in the this system available in the Excel also. Just like we compare the students results. Students results the previous year and comparing with 3 years of students database, the result is increased or decreased. So show the in the Excel sheet the graphs are there we can understand very easily, increase or decrease the students result. Next of next is the types of operating systems. So already just see the topic, but briefly just explain the types of systems. Batch systems, say multiple jobs. So multiple jobs means the users is the different types of users can do different types of work. That is called job of the user. And but only one job in the memory at one time and executed. So the job is doing the user job, one job is executed and edited in the system till completion before the next one starts. So one here only one job is memory at one time. In the memory storage is the one user database stored in the one time, but next is the stored the next another one. Here see the one diagram is there, operating system, user program and job waiting. Here see the first job is coming to store in the memory and second job is waiting. So third job is waiting, fourth job is waiting. So one is completed and next one is come to here and save the memory in the user's program operating system. So multi-programmed systems, multi-program system, multi-jobs in the memory. CPU is the multiplexed between them. Single user cannot keep CPU input output devices busy all its times when it has to wait for input output. For example, operating system switches to another job. Multi-programming organizes jobs, code and data. So what is data? Data means information. Just like we take the student information or employee information. What is employee information? Employee name, employee ID number, employee address, employee salary details. So employee designation. These are the details of employee, that is called data. So CPU always has one to execute. It cannot execute the all at a time, but one by one it can be executed. The subset of the total jobs in the system is kept in memory. One job selected and run via job scheduling. Here see the operating system is there. Job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4. So job 1 is the completely transferred and stored in the memory. Second job is going, third job is going, fourth job is going. So one by one it is executed. So effective resource utilization, poor user experience. And the time sharing, multitasking. So logical expression of multi-programming in which CPU schedules jobs so frequently that users can interact with each job while it is running, and the creating interactive competing. Resource time should be 1 second. Each user has at least one program executing in a memory. If several jobs ready to run the same time, CPU scheduling. Here job 1, job 2. So the employee 1, employee 2, employee 3 do job 1, job 2, job 3. So here low resource response time, here low response time. The server is 1, client 2, client 3. So the applications are doing in the computer and send the server system. The client database total stored on the server system, and the client also received the data by in the server. So the server take received data. So client 1, client 2 one by one it's take the received the data. So and edit also, create also, delete also, all works it's do, and completion of deletion, addition, and the data one by one it can stored in the center the server system. This is the high configuration system central server, low central server system. So low response means the time take the very large time because the clients are waiting. So one by one it's received data by the central server. The operating system is do. OS is the resource allocator, manages all resources and decides between conflicting requests for the efficient and the fair resources use. OS is control program. So control execution programs to prevent errors and improper use the computer. Actually, uh, what is the program? What is the program? The program is set of instructions. So, which types of programs are there? The database programs and the C, C++, Java, Oracle, and VB.NET. So these are the different types of programming languages. The each and every programming language, so uh, creation of different types of programs. The program so execute in the system, the user can uh, do the execute the program and complete the program is see and edit and delete and compile. So compile means can be identify the errors and rectify the compile is completed, the show the which line is error is there, the error line is rectify and edit the user, and finally the run the program and the output will be display on the screen. This is program means a set of instructions. So the link with the software. Software is the set of programs. Means this type of programs also it is called software. So manage resources. Here share the CPU several users. The job 1, job 2, job 3. CPU is the do job 1, job 2, job 3 and the decide the to allocate CPU to which CPU scheduling and ensure fair user experience. So scheduling means it receive the data job 1 and job 2, job 3. That is the scheduling. So without the scheduling, the database received by the failed. So that is the schedule is the main important of the operating system. It's received the job 1, job 2, job 3. It is of sequence order, ascending order, ensure fair user experience. So next one is the memory. Share the memory with several different users. Uh, the just like for example is share the memory. The in the just we take the one example. The results are released by university. The server is the primary very busy because all the students are open and searching for the result. The server capacity is limited. So that time the result it's not opened because the problem is the server and the website limitation is there. Just we take the some time, it opened the one by one total result. So that is problem of limited sharing database. Share the memory several. So this is also Share the memory means first job 1 and job 2, job 3, job 4. It is a sharing of the database. The system database is a sharing. But sometimes we upload photo in the application form. It is a, we get the some different types of problems. What is the problem? The problem is uh, edit the in this system the upload is the fail again and again. So because at a time some all the students are upload the photos in the different types of application forms, but it takes some long time and uploaded by one students photos and the sign signature. So it takes some long time. That is the share the memory by several different users. So operating system is the resource allocator, manages all resources and decides between conflicting requests for efficient and fair resource use. Operating system is a control program, controls execution of programs to prevent errors and improper use of the computer. Control program protection. Here, multiple jobs are sharing the common resource. Just to see the example, with sharing, many process could be affected by a bug in one program. Make sure that errors in one program could cause and the problems only for that program. A job gets and the stuck off in a infinity loop and the prevent correct operations of other jobs. So the CPU and the job 1, job 2, job 3 one by one it's take the central processing unit, that is the multiple jobs share the common resource. Role of operating system. Computer system can be divided into four components. So what are they? They are hardware. What is hardware? Provides the basic computer resources, CPU and the memory input output devices. Just like we already discussed what is the hardware? Physical component of computers is called hardware. In this central processing unit, memory unit and devices. Application programs define the ways in which the system resources and used to solve the computing problems of the users. The application programs are MS Word processing, compilers, web browsers, database systems, video games. These are the application programs. And next one, users, people, machines and the other computers. Operating system control the coordinates use of hardware among among various applications and users. Four components of computer systems. What are the four components here? User 1, user 2, user 3 and number of users n. So compiler, assembler, text editors, database systems. The operating system and the computer hardware. Systems and application programs. These are the user 1 compiled, the program edited and compiled, the user 2 assembled and user 2 text editors. Just like we take the Word document is edited, database system, the Oracle accessed by the end user. These are the different types of clients can do different types of works. Those are system and application. These are the system and application programs. And operating system. Here computer hardware. So hardware is the physical components, the CPU, the devices are there. Execution of operating system, interrupt driven, and until an interrupt comes, operating system remains idle and interrupt trap. Possibility 1 error, possibility 2 errors. User program invokes operating system code by generating interrupt system calls to perform some task reserved for operating system accessing input output devices, read write files. Here, see the providing abstraction via system calls. So yesterday class we already discussed the system calls. Application system calls fork, wait, read, open, write, and mkdir kill. So these are the system calls is advantage of the operating system. So wait and sometime read and open the application, read the application, write the applications. These are the different types of works can do the system calls. The operating system, device management and file system, network communication and the process management, the CPU, memory network and a video card, a disk printer. So it is the just like it is a system calls can do different types of works. uh, Interrupt driven, until interrupt comes, operating system remains idle and user program invokes operating system code by generating interrupt system calls. So what is code? The code is the operating system code. It can understand by the, so the operating system installed by the hardware. So do the hardware is the upgrade operating system installed in the new computer, purchased by new computer, and first install the operating system, and after the user can do the applications also edit create in the different types of drives to perform some task and reserved for operating system accessing input output devices, read write files. Any difference in the execution between user and operating system program. Operating system operations, uh, distinguish between the user level code and operating system code, user mode and kernel mode. So mode bits and the provided by hardware provides ability to distinguish when the system is running user code or the kernel code. System call changes mode to kernel, return from call resets in the user. System boot, hardware starts kernel mode. What is kernel? It is kernel is a bridge, just like we call the bridge, hardware and user. Load operating system, start user application, switch the user mode. So boot means first we start button, the CPU start button on. The it was a first self testing a computer, that is called booting. Self testing means the RAM, the ROM, the speed is the checking, and finally display on the desktop. So first hardware starts kernel mode, means it is a just like bridge, the parts are working correct or not, and the load operating system and starts user applications and switch to user mode. Whenever trap or interrupt occurs, hardware switches to user to kernel mode. User process, User process executing and calls the system call, return from system call, execute system call, trap mode bit 0, return mode bit 01. That is the execute system call. Here mode bit 1 and kernel mode bit 1. Here user process and the kernel process. Kernel is just like bridge between user and the operating system. So here mode bit 0, mode bit 1, execute system calls also. System calls means read and write. The return from the system call, system call, and the user process. So it is the one by one it can execute it. So that is the advantages of system calls. First job, second job, third job, one by one executed. Some of instructions designed by privileged only executable in the kernel mode. Providing abstractions via system calls, application, system calls, fork, wait, read, open, write. So operating system, this is already discussed. See by the previous slide. What is operating system do? So manages all resources and it decides between conflicting requests for the efficient and the fair resource use. Operating system control programs, control execution of the programs to prevent errors and improper use computer. So control programs protection. Multiple jobs are sharing common resources with sharing many process. So let's see this slide. And the dual mode operation allows operating system protect itself and system components. Dual mode operation, two operations, one operating system. The kernel and the user mode. This is the two operations do one time. Software error creates execution or trap the division by 0. Request operating system services settings timer. Request user process from the executing privilege instructions. Segmentation fault. Here user mode and the kernel mode. Mode bit 1, mode bit 0. User process executing in the system calls. Here mode change and the computer A1 computation input output A1 A2 computation and the intent mode U A1 A2 A2. The schedule time prepared by operating system. What is difference between privileged instruction and system calls? The standard of the library example, C program invoking printf library calls which calls write system calls. Here the C program is hash include stdio.h means standard input output .h means header file into main open and print get greetings return 0. So the standard C library is the print greetings and write system calls. So as include stdio.h this is the system calls is the printf greetings user mode and kernel mode. So the only printf is the totally library C library and the standard C library write system calls and user mode kernel mode. And this is the C program invoke printf library which is calls write system calls. and resource managed by operating system, physical, CPU, central processing unit, memory disk, input output devices like a keyboard, monitor, printer, and the logical process files. Hence, we have process management, memory management, file management, input output management. These type of uh, four works to do the resource management operating system, physical and logical. So logical is the process files in the user do edit and save the data, edit the data, delete the data. This type of process can do user. The physical is the memory of the system, input output devices, and printer, monitor, the total different types of works can do resource management by OS. Process management. A process is the program in execution. The program is a passive entry. Process is an active entry. Process needs resource to accomplish its task. CPU time, the scheduling CPU, and the representation of process. Process has one program counter and the specifying location of next instruction to execute. Data structure stores information of a process. Many process may be associated with a same program. Typically, a system has many processes, some users process, some operating system process, life cycle of the process, states, arrival, computation, input output completion, and the termination. So we discussed by the operating system and programming relation of programs, how to edit, how to use the kernel, and what is the system calls. These these are the we discussed by today class. Thank you, students.